Hello, welcome to another video. I'm going to talk about self-acceptance and shame and healing, maturing, becoming a grown-up. A lot of us pick up beliefs that are limiting, especially if we didn't have emotionally available parents, caregivers, families, people in our lives. Our little minds receive messaging, how we interpreted things. I've just noticed in my own path, in my own journey, that I carry shame about parts of myself, which a lot of people do. And there's healthy shame and there's unhealthy shame, toxic shame, which is really amazing when you learn about. I read a book called Healing the Shame That Binds You by John Bradshaw. Brilliant book. And it talks about how I don't really want to go into the book, but I want to keep this short and sweet and for myself to look back on. To accept oneself, to embrace all parts of oneself is healing, because everything, all of us is welcome. All of us, we are whole, and there's nothing wrong with us. We're perfect, we're beautiful, we're human, and everything happens how it does, and I believe it is for you. So when we are holding shame, shaming ourselves, judging ourselves, criticizing ourselves, this internal energy, or like in the voice of the shame, you could call it like a person if you want to give it a name or something, that we never grow beyond that point. Like, a lot of us feel shame about our weaknesses, our struggles, things that we have a hard time with. We might have picked up the belief that we're defective. Like, that is a big one that people that lived in families that were shaming, families that were not emotionally connected or regulated their emotions. A lot of caregivers, a lot of parents and families didn't learn how to feel their feelings and regulate their emotions. So, especially for sensitive children, that is really traumatizing to not have anyone there holding them. I'm noticing how, as I'm speaking, I'm worried that some of my family will watch this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just imagining what they'll be thinking, but it doesn't matter. This is my truth. I love my family, of course, but it is true that I didn't have an emotionally open, safe family where I was held emotionally. And there was a lot of criticism and judgment in my family and shaming. So there we go. And it was like, you should be different. What's wrong with you? That type of stuff. And when we go through that, we internalize that and say to ourselves, what's wrong with me? I'm this, I'm too this, I'm not enough this, blah, blah, blah. It's quite common. And I wanted to speak about this because I notice that when I do that to myself, I don't grow. And if I want to grow, if I want to evolve, if I want to become an adult, and even the term become an adult, everyone thinks, differently about what that looks like. But for me, an adult is being your own parent, reparenting yourself, being kind and loving, and connected to yourself, connected to your values, being able to regulate your emotions, knowing what you want, going after what you want, challenging yourself, blah, blah, blah. But I want to over and over commit to not trying to change myself or judge myself or shame myself, because I need that energy to support myself. And you probably do too.